Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boxing Unlimited here once again, and we're going to be doing a video today on the fight coming out on 12th October between Jay Opetaia and Jack Massey. It's for the IBF and Ring Magazine Cruiserweight title of the world, and we're going to be talking about the tactics and the prediction. You know, in no particular times, we'll tell you what we feel the tactics will be, and then both boxers, whoever takes it and uses it, will come out victorious in this fight. You know, first and foremost, we'll say that Opetaia is a classy operator, no doubt about that. You know, we've seen his fights several times, we know how he fights, and we're sure of him. And who would have thought that the best fight to make would have been him and CBS, Chris Balance Smith, to unify the title between the IBF and the WBO titles. We had thought it would have been the best fight. We were hoping for it. Maybe it will happen one day. We'll press. So we want to see the two of them try each other and see who is the better person, better fighter. You know, Opetaia has a better ability, to be honest with you, than Jack Massey. But what Massey has is a never say die attitude. You know, he comes in there at 6'4", he has the height, he has advantage, and he has the reach advantage. He comes in there lanky and throws punches from all angles. But looking, there is no head movement in his fight, Massey. You have to be honest with you. Jack Massey hasn't got that kind of footwork. He's not very solid there, but his work rate is very high. That is one thing he has to his advantage. He keeps coming, he keeps attacking, on whether on the back foot or on the front foot. He can fight both ways, but the front foot is a better option for him in this fight. We're saying that his work rate is very high. You know, he gasses out. I think Opetaia must take advantage and pay attention to that. Jack Massey gasses out towards the end of the fight. You know, his fatigue and everything comes to play, and it does affect him. In fact, is the power and the venom in his punches as well. You know, you never know this thing. Once the legs are tired, you know, because the power comes from the leg, it affects every part of the body. You know, so that is very important to note. You know, and we hope Opetaia pays attention to that. Opetaia's movement will have to be a worry. You know, he has unregulated movement in and out. You know, in and out, side by side. You know, he comes in with punches, and his accuracy as well in punches is, you know, phenomenal. You know, having said that, we say that for Massey to have a chance in this fight, he has to attack the body. We know what body punches does to every boxer, and the body doesn't move, it's static, because Opetaia is a mover, he's a master defense general. You know, he moves on the defense, you know, in a way that make it impossible for you to catch him flush. You know, however, what we were saying that Opetaia takes out the sting out of the punches, and his work rate is high. He's got, he never gets fatigued towards the end. He fights the way he fights from beginning to end. And having said that, we have to say that he has faced adversity before. We saw his fight with Bredis. You know, he had a broken jaw, and he continued and finished the fight and won. It's not easy to do that. Well, another fighter that have done that over ages is in the 70s, in 1970, 72 or 71, 72, we saw Muhammad Ali against Ken Norton. His jaw was broken in round 2, but he continued, and even though he lost the fight at the end of the day, but he continued and went up to 15 rounds. You know, those kind of bravery you don't see again in boxing. Everybody is trying to protect his own. Nobody fights. Everybody ducks and ducks and ducks and all these things. Boxing has to change. That's what we're saying. You can only hear this in Boxing Unlimited, and we're here for you. We'll tell you the ability of we told you that the ability of Jai Opetaia to face adversity is top notch. Is unique. You know, no doubt about that. You know, body punches, as we say, will be a key weapon for both boxers. Whoever takes the center of the ring and set angle, because Opetaia is a southpaw, and for you to beat a southpaw, you must take advantage of the angle that you take. That is your left leg being on his right outside his right leg, and then your right combos coming in through the center, either to the body or to the head or to the chest, because we saw the knockout Marquez against Pacquiao in their the part 4 of their fight. We saw what happened, he buried that was buried his opponent Pacquiao with that right hand. He stopped him and made him. And then the medics had to come and give him oxygen before he stood. So it's very important when you're fighting a man of a southpaw to come in from that angle. The angle you come in, you set up with the jabs, and then, with your leg on this right foot, you come through the middle, because it's open through the center, actually, through the middle of his hands. You can break him, you force your hands, the punch is through there. That is it. And then we hope Massey will pay attention to that. And defense is also very important here. As we said, Angle must have to set, Traps have to set, And then we saw Massey as well. Jack Massey also can face adversity. Against Riapo, he faced adversity and adjusted and finished the fight, won the fight. So it's very important each boxer pay attention, and the cornermen also pay attention, because when the adrenaline comes into the system of a boxer, he must forget the plans he had, forget his game plan. As Tyson has said, once a punch hits you, all the game plan flies out of the window. That is actually what happens. You come in to fight, and then the system, you have to fight, you go out of the window. But the most important thing for that kind of problems is to pay attention and be patient and disciplined. Know the way you fight. This is what makes big fighters. The way. Do not panic. Fight the way you plan to fight from beginning to the end. Massey is not going to be a walk in the park for Opetaia. Everybody now thinks Opetaia will win. Yes, he might win, but Massey is dangerous. Anything can happen. He has a left hook that is phenomenal. We've seen him knock people out with that left hook to the body. If he gets it again, Opetaia in the early rounds, everything, he might change the whole complexion of the fight, as we say always. So speed is important, defense is important, and the speed is necessary, to walk through, to have a game plan and plan the speed you come with. But Jack Massey is not known for his speed. The Opetaia is there with his speed, and but you never know. Jack Massey is a stubborn fighter. He's a strong fighter, diligent, and intelligent as well. Whatever going to happen to this fight, in this fight, you never know. There might be an upset. You never know. It's not going to be a walk in the park from any of them. Coming from the front foot, as we say, taking the center of the ring is very important. It's necessary for both fighters. Combinations is key. Fatigue might be a problem. You never know. But spacing your rounds very well, and adjusting to the rounds, and then fighting. And then the most important thing is the body punches in this fight for both fighters. We're talking in no particular order, no particular terms. The boxers must pay attention to body punches. Whoever masters it well, or whoever uses it well, and then with the right combo, variety of punches, and being able to discipline himself defensively, will win this fight. No doubt about that. And we're sure one of them will win. Nobody. But we're calling this fight, and we're going to say that Opetaia wins this by. It will be too clever for Jack Massey. He wins this fight by decision. I don't know if he's going to be able to knock him out. Anything can happen. A TKO might come if he comes and attacks and disrupt the plan of his opponent. Because as we say, styles make fight in this area, and we believe that whoever takes the center of the ring, pushes the fight, takes the sting out of the punches his opponent throws, and comes on with combinations and body punches, will have an advantage and might win the fight. We have to stop here today, but Opetaia will say will be too clever for him. A win for Opetaia by decision. Do have a nice day.